an orc yet?
No.
Oh well, when you do that, just grab the face, shout something at them, and then right
Said
click,
something at them.
and then right click for death threat, and then death threat them.
Is it like one of the? Is it like that guy on Payday 2 where he just shouts, "You're not hurt," and he's like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'm
Yeah.
not."
Guess I'm not.
I guess I'm not. I'll just walk around again.
Get on back up.
A lot
I'm
of
that
Tom
guy,
just like
actually.
shouts
I'm
at
that
him,
guy.
fetch me a
Oh.
sandwich.
I'm the master.
Everybody, shut the hell up. I'm going to do the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the rather late TMM podcast with myself, the Mining Miner, Belated Tour 66, Tom 5005, and Mr. Spoosful.
I have a lot of work to do
Let's
tonight.
take a guess at who caused the podcast to be late.
Mate, I have a lot of work to do tonight. I have a lot of
You
work
have
to
a
do
lot
tonight.
of. Do you mean you have a lot of payday to do tonight?
No, I have a lot. I have maths.
Well, then why in the heck and trees you've been playing payday all evening when you could have been
Well,
doing your maths?
usually I do maths when I go to bed, so I can sit in bed and I just do some maths.
Nerd.
Well, why did you take a sixth form? Why did you go to sixth form instead of doing a fucking BTEC? What you hardly getting?
Because BTECs are people not as skilled to do sixth form.
Ooh.
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 See, George is built like a tank. He could beat you up, but he's
I wouldn't do that.
Nah, he
I
wouldn't.
just
I
destroy
was
your
doing-
rectum.
I was in
instead.
I was in
Oh.
I was in
George.
ASICT and there was these people doing a BTEC in the same room, and I swear to Christ, one of them couldn't spell virus.
See, there's
It's the exact opposite at our college because every Tuesday we have to fix the computers that the A levels have been touching. It's like, oh, they've just,
Like, they
they've
touch
just
them
plugged
and they
all
break.
the cables in the wrong places. It's just like, it's all sticky on the inside. It's just,
the A levels are useless.
Indeed. Alright, so what's everybody been up to this week? Bladder?
Should we start with the late one? Or is he already done?
I just said bladder, which means bladder start.
Don't want to though.
I don't care, mate. You're starting whether you like it or not.
Takes too much effort.
Bladder, you never talk on
The
the
flies
podcast
have
anyway.
fucking invaded me room, and there's millions of them flying in front of my screen. And I wanna. That's why I had to jump up and shut my window because they were starting, and then now they're all in.
Starting, mate. Yeah, that's why I don't have my window open very often. If I do, I've got to switch all the lights off. Because otherwise,
They're
they're just like, ooh, bright thing.
They're gonna breed and stuff on my keyboard and.
Alright.
Oh, Lord.
I'll do this in a short amount of time, okay?
I just think he hasn't done anything.
Gaming,
Oh, got any
cinema, out with friends. Done.
David,
Yeah,
could you stop, please? I'm trying to change stuff on that.
David, are you
hello,
suggesting you have a social
Monster
life?
Welcome to the stream.
I do have a social life.
At the moment,
Thank you very much.
the current topic is, well, it's basically what everybody's been doing this week. So we just start
George.
off with that kind of thing.
George, you're next.
So-
Also me trying to change
So
things.
would David? Would you go to like what's it called? A
Pod?
brony
Oh,
convention.
I don't go to brony conventions because I don't like My Little Pony. I'm fun.
no, he just goes to anime conventions instead. It's basically the same thing.
They don't actually speak English at them, do they? They just walk around going meow, meow, meow.
Yeah,
I actually got hit by one of them.
What?
Don't worry. I got like the plank of wood out of from one of my costumes and smacked him over the head with it. So I'm fine with that.
What?
Very
So you're in
well.
fact going as
Why-
a plank of wood.
I didn't go as a plank of wood.
Oh, he doesn't need to. He's already a plank. Oh,
Oh!
I thought it was a wrench.
Why the hell were you fighting?
I don't know. He just randomly hit me. I was like, what the fuck?
that's why I avoid anime conventions like the plague, because people who go there are weird. Well, some of them are alright. I will admit. I'm not going to generalize. Some of them who go, they're alright.
Yeah, I
So
Some of them
got
go,
all the
that's
females
well.
do is walk around and go meow, meow.
Not everyone
Pretty
does that. Don't worry. Not everyone.
I don't believe you.
It's like Gates said. You've just got to try your best to avoid the crazies.
The crazies.
And
Yeah.
in the end, it's just an exercise in futility. Anyway,
Yeah, I got
Thomas,
patted on the head when I was there.
besides
I
Payday.
I bought the new Borderlands. I bought Borderlands pre-squeakle.
Oh,
And I'm gonna play that
Pre-squeakle.
tomorrow, hopefully. So, see, if you had this podcast tomorrow, I'd be able to tell you what it was like, but I can't.
See if Josh was here to be able to tell us, because he's already finished it.
He's bashing it. I know he's bashed it.
He's so
How have we
passionate.
finished it? It's been out for like a day, hasn't it?
Because he's a massive
It's been out since
back.
the 16th, so 4 days if you took maths.
Mate, if I knew when it was out, I would have done it quicker than you.
That's all right. I'm one of those people who do maths and then can't understand maths.
Yeah. It's like when
Why?
I did,
What
like
is
when I
the point?
did German
You could have done
in
something
GCSE,
useful.
and I know no German whatsoever.
You could have actually done something useful, but instead you've
You know
chosen
a little bit.
maths.
It's like choosing games design. I mean, my God.
You know a
There's
little
like-
bit, Connor.
2 jobs in maths in the world. And fair enough, they pay millions and millions, but everything else is just an extension of maths that you then have to learn later on. I didn't see the point, mate.
No. George, what have you been up to?
Washing
You've given up on your RuneScape thing, haven't you?
Yeah, because do you know how much time it was going to take? And I want to get gold. The season ends on the 20th of November.
Oh.
It's like a whole month away.
It's
Oh.
less than a month, mate.
It's like 30 days away.
It's just a big grind.
It depends, because I'm actually... Say you have this thing called MMR, and my MMR was really low. Tom might actually
Matchmaking
know
rating.
what this is. There you go. And,
You know, is this because he's one of those
so-
other weirdos that plays MOBAs?
anyways, my MMR was quite low, and now I'm actually starting to gain...
So you were in
LP.
the potato
I mean-
bracket.
Oh, no, I'm in the what? I'm in... I
George,
don't know,
could
because
you
Are
take,
you in
could
the
you take
potato
whatever
bracket?
green screen you've got on? You look like
Yeah.
an alien.
because bronze, silver, and
Yes, it
gold
is.
are all counted as low elo now. And
Potato.
above that, there's only there's platinum, diamond, and there's master and challenger now. So
And
Get
above
the
that,
shotgun.
and then above
I
that,
see an
there's
alien.
what?
Dota. And at the top there's
You
Dota.
saying Alan?
Nah, Dota's
That's
actually
not
the
a
lowest.
shotgun.
At the top because it's so much harder.
No, no, no.
George.
I've played with
Moba's
Dota
low.
players and I've played with League players.
George.
Trust us, it's harder to climb in League because the Dota players are actually half decent.
What did you
Tom's
say,
gonna go off
George?
it. Tom's
I'm
gonna
just-
go off it. Tom's
just-
gonna go.
I've just complimented your fucking. I've just
no.
complimented Dota's bloody.
I wasn't listening,
players. Well, then there you go.
You're just milking it now, Tom. Anyway, we're gonna actually get on to relevant things. No, because George hasn't opened the document.
What?
Topics document. We have one of those, you know the thing that tells us what we're going to be
Yeah, I
talking
think you just
about in
wings
this
it.
podcast. It's George who always wings it. I wouldn't expect anything any different.
I
So yeah,
was.
we've had announcements galore this week. I mean, good luck, because Google and Apple
getting close
both
to
had their
Christmas.
things. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the 20th of October. Good lord, 2014 has gone very, very quickly. And I've just thought we just completely skated over our like 1 year podcast thing, because that was a while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago.
I wasn't there for the first episode.
Nah, it was
Don't
it was
care.
me and Bladder for like the first 5 or 6.
Actually
Yeah.
care about. Don't
good
care
old
about there's some
times.
music player. That's
Until
just
we
more
d-
money
until
for
we got
them.
these
more
late little
money.
buggers.
George, we're discussing it whether you like it or not, because you've got cynical outlook. Anyway.
Look, there's a massacre.
The
That's actually
Android
interesting.
5.0 dev preview has been updated. It's got a fucking Flappy Bird Easter egg. I can
Okay.
even show you, because I've got the dev preview on my Nexus 7, and it is just it is
It is.
glorious.
It
So
produced
if
this
I about tablet, tap the version 5. So we now have an official name, which you can't see because it glares that bloody much. it's
why you got
Can't
a
see
knife?
anyways because you don't have your camera on.
Huh? You can't see it.
See,
George, what you got in your
I'll see
hand?
what I'm doing. Come on. There you go. And then you got the. Oh, that's good. It shows the
Why?
dark background. You got a little flappy Android, and I can't see what I'm doing.
Something
Nah,
else.
I'm
people
not, I'm,
who
not
cross
very,
him.
I'm not very good at it. Can you tell? Anyway, so that
Oh, you
is.
crap.
It's been updated, and it's a metric crap ton more stable than it was in the first.
If I
one.
randomly clap, don't worry.
oh, the flies.
Oh
If
right.
you randomly clap, don't worry. Well,
Yep. So official name is Lollipop, so people can stop bloody speculating about it. That's what I don't like about like internet journalism.
Is it because
It's
there's
just always
lollipops in
rumours.
it?
It's entirely possible.
good bit.
Because if it's not, I want to know why it's called that. If not for the lollipops in the game, you making noise about? Shut up.
Well, it's basically because they choose names like desserts, because it's been like the last few has been like gingerbread, honeycomb,
Milk
ice
is not a
cream
dessert.
sandwich. Huh?
Milk is not a dessert.
What do you mean milk? What are you on about milk?
Nothing.
Are you on about Samsung milk, which has nothing to do with this?
Milk is not a dessert.
That's irrelevant,
Don't let it go.
Thomas.
Well, I
He's
thought
not
everyone
let
was
go.
just doing it.
He's
I
not
thought
let
Apple
go.
might bring out dessert phones.
They probably all they do. The
This is
Apple,
£500.
That's not
Eat
really
it
dessert.
then.
That's
Eat it
what
then.
that's what
I
weirdos
think
think is dessert. Oh yeah, I just thought we're gonna probably get death threats because we're talking about Apple announcements later on, and let's watch the
Bring
fanboys
it.
come out of the
Bring
woodwork.
it.
Bring it on,
So we
internet.
We have like 5 of them.
We do.
I'll kill myself on stream if they want.
Yeah, well, that's dev preview. I think the OTAs for Lollipop are coming. I think it was November 3rd. They're going to be starting on, and then most of the Nexus devices back to the Nexus 4 will be getting it in the next few weeks.
Did you just shit on me?
It happened again,
No,
people.
I didn't.
It happened
That's
again.
right. I like that thing.
Do you just like, did you crap on me and just bring it close to the mic? It's just like, no, no.
Don't you do that
And
to
then
me.
it just whacks it in the face because it doesn't like it.
Does this person keeps coming online called a very dashing Jew on
Yeah.
LOL? And he just keeps saying random things to us and then going offline. But like I don't know, really.
What?
League of Legends, everybody.
What?
Oh,
He,
League of
he's
Legends,
just said,
okay.
"Yo, let's go." What's it about?
You started on you there, man.
Invited you to play a game, ranked. No. I'm doing something. Jesus Christ.
A 1v1 IRL, you'll wreck you. Anyway, moving on from George getting
Do you know I haven't had like a
Attacked by people
romance
on LOL.
between Tom and George in a while?
It's been because we've never had them both here.
It's because
for
we
a
broke
while.
up. We didn't want to talk about it, but
Oh
Yeah.
no.
the budgie. It was the budgie.
Didn't want to make a big deal about it.
Meh. Alright, Nexus 6, this is the thing. It's a massive phone. Good lord. So it's a.
Oh, making me move on.
It's a 6-inch phone, as luck would have it. And it's quite nice. I think it's got a 1440p display, which is completely unnecessary on a phone. It's like 1080p. Well, 720p is sufficient. 1080p is good.
Hold on.
No, he's off.
It'd be good if I could like. go
Nice,
on to this
nice
as
jammies.
an upgrade.
Nice jammies.
Be good.
Huh?
Be good if I could go on that phone as an upgrade.
What, the Nexus 6? You got no chance. You're on the Moto G.
I can dream.
It's like going from the bottom of the pile to the good Lord and Father Gabe N's right hand.
You know Tom's budgie's really distracting me. All I see in the far corner of my screen is that bloody budgie.
Like moves from like
where is the budget?
it moves from like
I can
here
see
to
it
here.
behind the chair.
Oh, I can't see it. Oh, there. She keeps peeking out and like, hello.
Oh, it's not scared.
It's just
If you
so,
move your chair back slightly.
it's just so sitting there contemplating how it's gonna get rid of the toilet paper. It's like, how will I bring down this this nemesis of mine? One thing that's very un-Nexus-like about the Nexus 6, though, is that it's expensive as hell. gonna be-
$649.
Yes, which means that'll probably be about £649 because companies
how
like
it
Google
works.
think dollars equal pounds because that's exactly how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
Yeah. You know,
Out
'cause
in November,
screw
does it
transfer
say?
rates.
Or does it just say November? It just says November.
Yeah, it's, November 3rd, I think, for
Really?
this and the Nexus 9. Yep.
I like the black coloured version.
It's apparently 410 before tax and VAT.
Yeah, but that's like that's
So
direct
460.
By the
currency
way-
transfers, and companies don't do that unless they're giving money to you. They don't do that.
By the way, is it just my eyes? I just want to check this. On the image below showing the other coloured versions, is it grey, blue, and white, or am I looking at that wrong?
No, it's just black and
Black
white.
and white.
Okay.
Going blind.
Well, it's more
Uh,
for both these new devices. It's more they call it indigo black because it's sort of like a bluey.
Indigo.
It's like a bluey black kind of like it's really really dark navy kind of thing. It's actually quite nice. And then as usual, they've got white, and I can't stand white technology. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. My mum has something. Galaxy that's white, and I'm like, oh, keep it away from me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I would have hoped that. Did they actually bring out a black Galaxy S3? Because I can remember.
I think they did, yeah.
I think they did white, blue, and red. I don't remember a black one. I remember a black
Christ.
S4
Nice jammies.
because I got the blue
Yeah.
S3.
So where'd you
It's
go?
quite
There's another
Uh,
reason why I don't like
I
that
don't know, my
phone, Connor.
dogs just started shitting themselves and then started like whinging as if they were hurt. But I've went downstairs and everything's fine. So to be honest, I think they're just plotting against us.
Like Thomas
lower,
Budgie.
lower him down here and then take him down. Yep, 2560 by 1440 display. Why? It's just gonna kill the battery and nothing more. It's like, oh yeah, let's just have this unnecessary screen here. 493 pixels per inch. Like, this is the one thing I respect Apple for. They don't go above what's necessary. Like with the Retina displays, they go to about 300 pixels per inch, and that's fine.
Wait, what now?
Nexus 6. And it's an AMOLED screen, which is the same on the S3. I don't like the screen on the S3 because it oversaturates things. The blacks are good, but it just oversaturates things, and it is horrible. So, Snapdragon 805 processor running at 2.7 gigahertz. Holy hell. That's alright.
What do you think the battery? You know what game's been like
that's
with
better
batteries?
than my tablet,
Oh, yeah.
my netbook.
Well, that's it. Even if it was slower, it would probably be a better processor.
It can't
because
even
it's
run
an
the
Intel
Binding of
Atom.
Isaac.
Oh, kill it with fire.
It can run Civ 5 though. Oh, I'll get a new Civ! Preloaded it.
How can it not run the Binding? Oh, well,
I
because
want the
Binding
new-
of Isaac's Flash, isn't it? And Flash is
It's
just
not.
optimized like arse.
It's not.
I want the
not
new
thingy.
Civ, but I just didn't have the money for it.
I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be great.
3 gigs of RAM and a 3,220 mAh battery. It's alright. I think for my next upgrade, which will be coming around June next year, I might get a Nexus 5 because I really, really like the Nexus devices. I don't really want another third-party one, especially not Samsung. Get me away from Samsung because I like having the stock firmware on it because it's not buggy as all hell, but I can't run TouchWiz on my device because it's just disgusting. I mean, also they're not updating the S3 anymore because I think stock it's on like 4.1. And I've got it running.
Out.
I've got it running 4.4 at the moment with Cyanogen mod, but it's buggy as all hell, and the battery just—it's all over the place. Some days it'll last all day, and then sometimes it'll just be like, "I'm going to drain all your battery within the space of 10 minutes." Woohoo! I'm just like,
It wins.
Stip. And talking about, oh god damn it, Chatty, the stream is now offline.
One Nexus 9, yeah.
Wait, is someone talking in chat?
No, Chatty is just saying my stream's gone offline, and it hasn't.
I thought you were saying someone in chat.
No.
I remember that one person that showed up for like 5 seconds and left.
Oh well. Right. Nexus 9. Again, very, very nice indeed. This one's by... well, the Nexus 6, if you couldn't already tell, was
Is this
by
the tablet?
Motorola. Yep. So, I mean, the Nexus 6 looked a lot like the Moto X, but I think it's going to be a bit bigger. I don't actually know the size of the Moto X. I haven't really looked into it. But I think it's going to be like a big Moto X. So this is the Nexus 9. This is by HTC. And this is interesting. Like, I don't know why they chose HTC of all people to produce
I never
the
liked
tablet.
HTC phones.
Neither have I.
I mean, I don't mind HTC phones, but have you seen... I think the last attempt at a tablet was the HTC Flyer, and that was an unmitigated pile of arse. It's like, oh yeah, well, we're just gonna hire HTC to do a tablet. I was like, why? Get HTC
burn
to
it.
do the phone. Actually, no, that said, because if they got HTC to do the phone, it would probably be similar to the HTC One, but they've already got a Google Play edition of that, so they couldn't really do that.
This is cheaper than the phone. It's what,
Yep. This one's
£248, $400.
It's $319 for the 16 gig model and $399 for the 32 gig model.
Yeah.
It's got slightly less specs by the looks of things though. So we got oh my god, why are they've got to just come up with stupid marketing bullshit terms for these, like black and white, yes, fine, but they've called the brown one sand. It's like, just call it brown. That is what it is. It is brown. Oh, well, my tablet is sand coloured. It's like the Apple snobs. It's like, oh, my phone's not grey, it's space grey. I'm sorry, no, it's not silver, it's space grey.
Space grey.
I can't remember which one it was, but there was one that had it like saying Titan grey. It's like, just say, just say silver. It is shiny grey, therefore it's silver. So this one's got a 64-bit Tegra K1 processor. That's alright. I think that's the same one that the Shield tablet's got as well. So, I wonder if they'll actually... I don't think they will.
Are you?
Bladder's just...
It's making that sound.
Bladder.
Yeah, I can do that as well.
Also, David, you're not using your Yeti. Did it break?
It's not good, is it?
Stop it, stop.
Not good. I don't like it.
No, that's why I started.
I'm
It's a
stopped.
shame,
I've
man.
stopped. Don't worry.
Right.
Anyway, about the Yeti, I've got it in use. I
Oh, you
only
don't,
use it
because
like
you use
certain
it.
amounts of times, because like certain times I'm like it makes the sound even bigger than normal, so I'm trying to like make the sound like decrease so I can hear use while other stuff's going on.
Okay then.
Makes it easier.
Okay, fair enough. Your choice, after all. I'm not bothered. So 2 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA Tegra K1. That's a thing. And why? I don't see why people feel the need to mention like camera specs on a tablet. Stop. I wish people would stop taking tablets into the bathroom to take like selfies in the mirror, because it looks like you're taking a picture with a freaking tea tray. It's like, please just use your phone. I think that's what I think that's something we'll get onto in the Apple announcements as well.
Podcast stuff.
So this has 4:3 aspect ratio of 2048 by 5036. I can see why higher resolutions are necessary on a tablet, but 1440p on a phone is just ridiculous.
Overkill.
Indeed. Oh, they've actually bothered to put Gorilla Glass on this as well, because they didn't on the Nexus 7. It's just like conventional glass, so it's not going to be as strong. So I'm a little bit paranoid with it. That's why I've got a folio cover on mine, so I don't scratch the screen constantly. Because no in my bag, there'll be crap in there all the time. Also, it's got HTC boom sound. That's kind of a given. Same old stuff. They're actually bringing out a native keyboard case for it as well, which is nice. Doesn't bother me. What?
The budgie knows. It knows. It knows how crap it is.
Yeah. I don't think there's much more with regards to
George, what are you doing?
No.
He's having
Whoa!
He's having random movements. He's like,
Is it- It's running the flies.
I'm usually really good at catching them, but this one's about like this fucking big, and it's just. Oh.
Actually, also, there's one thing I want to say about the way Google released these devices. Instead of doing like a proper event like everybody else does, they literally just made a blog post about it. It's like, yeah, have that. Where's the event? It's like usually they'll have a big event for these, and that's why I think that the new Nexuses won't sell as well to people that don't know what it is. Because
I think like me, they can be bothered. Like
Yeah.
when I had to try to call Tom. Took a lot of effort out of me.
Is that
Uh-huh.
a dig? Is that a dig?
the digs
A
shall
cheap
be
dig.
swung.
Is that a cheap dig, Bladder? A cheap dig.
Oh dear.
If I was in Mumble right now, I'd put you in the No Cheap Digs channel.
Is there actually a no cheap digs channel?
There is. There's a No Cheap Digs channel.
Is it in any way, shape, or form similar to the education box?
No, it's just you're just not allowed to cheap dig in there.
What
I
happens?
mean, I can make an education box.
What happens if you do, in fact, make a cheap dig?
Oh well, you're going in the No Cheap Digs channel, alright?
Yeah.
You're not getting out.
You cannot leave the No Cheap Digs channel. Alright,
for
and then for the most pointless announcement, the Nexus Player. Because Google hasn't tried to get in the living room so many times before.
It hasn't worked ever.
Nah,
People
well,
don't care.
They've had the Nexus Q, which failed. They had Google TV, which failed. They got the
Nexus Circle.
Chromecast.
Maybe if they try actually advertising it,
Yeah.
other than on
There's
YouTube,
There's this
because
thing
like
called adverts.
everyone just skips YouTube adverts.
Yeah.
Not
Unless
only
it's
that,
like one
but
of those-
nobody who watches YouTube gives a rat shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To put it bluntly.
They don't think, ooh, there's an ad here. Let's have a look at the content. They think, oh no, a fucking ad. I'm gonna go into another tab and then I'm gonna wait till it finishes, or I'm gonna wait the 5 seconds just to skip the damn thing and not pay the slightest bit of attention to it.
Or, like most people, ad block.
Yeah.
No,
Not
but then-
that anyone
but then-
on this podcast ad block or ever does.
No, of course not, because if you ad block, you are literally Hitler. I don't care.
God,
'Cause
Yeah.
I don't care because I don't monetize my videos, and I wouldn't.
I don't ad block just
I
because
looked
that's
on-
how people make their money.
I looked on Social Play the other day, just out of curiosity to see how much I make. I'd make about a $5 in a year if I monetize my videos.
Wow.
Do it.
No.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it.
It's an extra $5 to put back into your YouTube channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Connor,
What?
someone's left a comment for Nexus Player.
If it- since-
Dozer Man. If you look at his comment, Dozer Man left a comment on this.
Where?
He says, "You know what a setup box needs? A fucking Power 8 and 16 4 terabyte PC LE SSDs. That's what the world needs. He's yelling this.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly the thing. I don't see what kind of market this serves to, because they're even still selling the Chromecast. So why would you buy this? It's like the Chromecast is going to be so much cheaper, and it has exactly the same functionality. Well, pretty much the same functionality. And then it's just like,
Well, it doesn't look nice as that.
yes, but that's
Someone-
the point with the Chromecast. You can't see it.
Someone
know,
says, I
well,
wonder if it'll include Amazon Prime.
Oh, Amazon Prime. No, one of Prime Instant Video. Why would they include Prime Instant Video? This because
don't know.
Amazon's got their Prime TV. Of course, they're not going to freaking offer that to the Nexus player. They even on Amazon. Even I think it was. I don't know whether it was just on the US site, but if you search for the Nexus player, they'll say, "Are you sure you don't want an Amazon Fire TV?" Yes, because I want one that actually runs proper Android, not some shitty fork of Android that doesn't even have the freaking Play Store.
Have you seen Amazon like TV?
Yeah.
Have you actually used it?
New.
I have, because remember how I got that year free?
Oh, the
But,
Prime Instant Video. Yeah, I've used
yeah.
that. It was an absolute pile of arse.
And I actually tried to watch something.
It's like a
How
shitty man's
foolish I
Netflix. How foolish you are. You can watch this, but you will have to have 2 hours of buffering before you can.
No. Just didn't do anything.
Oh.
I
Well-
clicked play. Sat there. I was like, by the way, I'd resulted to watching some shitty dinosaur movie from the 1990s because that's all I could find on it.
Uh-huh.
I was sat there and I was like, right, play. I sat there for about 5 minutes, like going on different tabs and stuff. Came back, it was still just sat there, doing
Just nothing.
nothing. Just sat there.
My experience was, I was like, oh, look, I've got a trial of Amazon Prime. I will find a movie to watch on Prime Instant Video and watch it on my TV. Switch my computer source to my TV. It's like, oh, this display doesn't comply with HDCP regulations. I'm like, one, fuck off, I know it does. And two, shut up about
fuck
your
you.
HDC. No, it's one, fuck you. Two, fuck you. Three, fuck you. It's like, well, it doesn't comply with HDCP regulations. Yes, it does.
And the final,
Amazon,
fuck
shut
you.
up. Yes. So, word of advice from us: if you're not getting Amazon Prime, get Netflix. Anyway, that's gone completely off topic.
Don't worry, we're not sponsoring them. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Not sponsored by Prime Instant Video, obviously. So that's
Can
all
we just
the
skip the next
announcement.
topic? Because
What, the Apple
money.
announcement? No,
Why?
because we have to show equality. Well, not the BBC. We don't have to, but I want to discuss it.
It's for the
Right.
BBC. I would have been touching Blader every day.
Just let it
Moving
go,
on.
Con. Just let it go.
Right, iPad Air 2. That's same old.
He's
girl
saying
for
I'm not
acceptance.
good enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that what you're
drama.
Not
saying?
good enough. You're not good enough.
Well, you know,
I'm done.
sometimes when a budgie
Done.
gets in the way of two people being together, you know, sometimes they can't go back on that.
Alright.
Right, one thing I want to
Nice.
do with this is call out Apple's bullshit with the iPad Mini 3. They've what's oh lord.
Yes.
That face, though.
It's just like you what, mate. Anyway, are we gonna get back on topic?
Probably
Do
not.
we ever?
No. Who am I
There's your
kidding?
pro-
Anyway, iPad Mini 2. This is some grade A bullshit. Basically, it's exactly the same as last year's iPad Mini, and it's got Touch ID, so it's the fingerprint scanner, and they expect you to pay $100 more for it.
Is this not the iPad Air 2? The iPad Mini 3 is not.
The Mini 3 is literally the same as the Mini 2 with Touch ID, and it's $100 more.
Well, if someone's like trying to sell that idea and then like, no, I've gone for the other one.
Problem is, the
What
sheeple
about
are
the
probably
app-
like,
what
it
about
has
the
a
Apple
fingerprint
iPad?
scanner!
What about the Apple iPad Air 2?
Oh, the Air 2. Well, I haven't discussed that yet. I just wanted to point out Apple's bullshit with that. David, could you not insert random lines into the topics document, please?
What?
There was a line under iPad Air 2 because you're a fool.
I didn't put that.
Bullshit! Well, the interesting thing they've finally gotten around to doing to differentiate between the iPhone and the iPad is they've actually got a 88X processor in the Air 2, which is supposed to be faster than the A8. There's nothing to compare it to because, well, this is the thing. Apple's not all about specs, which is
No, it's about
granted.
looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about looks and occasionally experience, if you like that kind of thing. I personally don't. Oh, who's this weirdo that liked PC Mag? David McDermott. Oh, he's such a weirdo.
Shh. Not me. Not me. That's a lie.
Him with his anime bullshit picture.
Shh. Not me.
I beg to differ.
It's a fake, David. Yeah.
Nobody would want to be. Why would there be a fake David? Nobody wants to be you.
No, there's actually another account that has like all
account.
my details. I don't even know. That isn't even my other email.
You probably made it when you were drunk, because we all know that you're a party animal that likes to get absolutely shit-faced.
I've never got drunk before.
Isn't he just the personification of party animal?
I know, it's like him and Callum have swapped places.
Yeah. Oh God, Callum.
That believable face that George is making.
I can't see the face because he's hidden behind.
To be honest, I'm falling asleep.
He's trying to take the flies so much.
Yeah, you're not gonna sleep today. You just be lying in bed. The one line you do is you slap your own face. You're like, oh. And I had my first big victory against a fly the other day because it landed on my wall. You can't see it. Basically, you guys can't see it anyway, but I got a Mortal Kombat poster up there, and it went behind that, and then I came back up and I just flattened it with a bit of paper because usually flies will move at the very last second, and you'd be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
This one didn't, so it just got smushed, and I was like, "Ha ha ha! Victory is mine." I just don't like the big ones, like the big daddy long legs ones.
Those aren't daddy long legs. Is
I only call them that because you don't like it.
Why? Why doesn't he like it?
Because it's factually incorrect, supposedly, but I called it
factually incorrect.
Daddy long
How?
legs.
Because daddy long legs is a spider, the little pea spider with the diddly legs, and the one
Diddly
with
legs.
the wings
Diddly
is
legs.
just like I'm flipping.
Well, I think you'll find Thomas.
like-
The name has a characteristic of long legs. It's like calling.
He's being proven.
It's got spindly legs, and the fly one's like a flipping fly.
Well, what's the name of the fly one then?
It's like a wheat fly or something like that.
Nah,
A wheat flyer.
I prefer daddy long legs.
The weed flyer. What is that new name?
It's called a crane fly.
Is it? I'm
Yeah.
gonna call it daddy long legs.
I'm calling it daddy long
Tom.
legs as well.
Tom, we don't care. We've always called them Daddy Long Legs.
I bloody haven't.
Sorry, Mr. Fucking
you're
Smart
you're probably
Arse.
somebody who keeps your ketchup in the cupboard though.
I do not. Do you put it in the fridge?
Of course.
Oh, who are you?
I don't put it in the
Oh
fridge.
my god.
I don't put it in the fridge.
Oh,
Why'd
some
you not
sort
put
of
your ketchup in the
raving
fridge?
mad guy?
I don't like put it in the fridge.
Oh no, it's the whole.
Do you want
Burn
frozen?
it! Burn it!
It's dead.
I have a friend
This
you might like.
podcast has been claimed by Disney.
That
I have a friend
pedophile.
you might like. He likes Frozen. He sings Frozen. But he's also big, fat, and gay.
Let it go.
Is this Spud by
Let
any
it
chance?
No,
go.
this
I'm
is
gonna
Spud.
mute him.
Okay.
Spud's just big and fat.
I loved your description of Spud when I was editing the Monaco VOD.
Portly.
No. When he said if you push them down a hill, he'd keep rolling.
He just keep rolling.
Oh, that was the best story.
Wait, is it the same big fat gay one that's in our college? Does he have blonde hair?
No, he doesn't.
I think there's a few big fat gay people, George. Go on now.
I tell you, have I told you about the Spud girlfriend story?
No.
Oh.
There you
Spud
go.
and his annex, alright.
Oh,
Who's
Spud?
Spud?
Honestly, I don't know if it was a dream or some
Who's
kind of
Spud?
hallucination. Spud.
Spud.
But Spud had this kind of. He had this premonition that he'd been going out with this girl that he liked for a week or something like that. And he was going on telling everyone like, "Oh mate, she's my girlfriend. Yeah, we're in a relationship." And when it came to her birthday party a few days afterwards, she was flirting with these lads at a house party, and he went up to her and he said, "Babe, what are you doing? We're supposed to be going out." And she went, "Spud, no, we're not. You've just been telling people we are." He was like, "What?" I think he dreamt that he was.
Yeah. This is almost as tragic as Josh Ion and Hannah Musgrove. Oh, God.
Oh no.
I don't know
What was
that.
wrong with them?
No,
Oh no.
basically, he had a really big crush on her, but when we asked her about him, she's like, I don't even know who that is. Like, he's never talked to her, ever.
Friend zone. Oh, he's not
He's
even a
like-
friend really.
Well, Tom, were you not there when Bealey was constantly, like, mocking him in, well, what would have been Multiplayer Mayhem back in the day?
I don't think I
know.
think I was there.
Oh, no,
when-
you weren't there.
when
No,
was-
this was pre-Mining Miner, good lord. It was a long
Yeah.
time ago.
What the hell
Oh,
were you there?
pre-mining minor.
Huh?
What the hell were you called there?
Were you
I
there?
don't even remember. Another channel shut down, so there's no point in going looking
It
for
was
it.
Connor 2-5 something.
No, it wasn't that. There was something else.
I think the best names are the ones with your actual name and then some numbers after it. I think those are the best names.
There's
So,
the person
not
that
very
changed his name to
imaginative.
Crypt.
I don't know what you're
he's
talking
ta-
about.
he's
Ah,
talking
my
about he was at the start of the podcast because we have a full house so rarely now that it was still Crypt on the overlay. That's how rarely we have a full house of peoples.
It's because
So, yeah.
George is never here.
Yeah.
Aye.
David, have you been moving shit around on the document? Because the Mac
I'm
Mini
not even
was
on the document.
the
I'm
Mac
looking at
the Mac
Skype
Mini
at the moment.
the Mac Mini was on its own line and it was on the same line as the Retina
I'm looking
iMac.
at Skype. What? George? Why you got that face on?
What face?
That face where you're smiling like you're up to no good.
In other unnecessary news of the week, Retina 5K iMac. What? Why do you need a 5K display? This is ridiculous. Has a resolution of 5210 by 2880. What? That is crazy.
What is
And,
the point?
they're expecting to power this display with a what was it? I think it was an R9 290M.
It's just gonna bloody eat up all your power.
Yeah. It's just like gamers have been struggling trying to find a graphics card that'll handle 4K, and they're trying to power 5K with a mobile.
I don't think I
graphics
could power this with
processor.
Thunderbird 1.
No, it's an AMD Radeon R9 graphics.
See,
Yeah,
you
it's
didn't
a-
watch
it's
the
an R9
Thunderbirds, so you didn't
I get
know.
what he means.
You didn't
I
watch the Thunderbirds.
think the only thing with regards to the Thunderbirds I watched was that one movie.
What, the one with
I
the
had the
flying
whole
it?
playset.
I think I've still got the DVD. It's probably still
I
watched.
do.
Do you mean
Do
the
you know
one with
do you know the
McFly
giant
in it?
playset?
Yes.
Like, the Thunderbirds are go.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Nah, I don't think I've got any more. It was in like a bright green box. I can't
You know the
see it.
ones, the giant, you know the giant sets?
Huh?
You know the giant sets? Where like you got the different spaceships and they were fucking huge.
Uh-huh.
I had all of them. And I also had the the little ones that were about that big. And you got like little figures that could only move the legs.
Yeah.
Also had all of them as well.
I didn't really get
And when I was
interested.
even littler than that, I had a little Thomas the Tank Engine trains that were this big. I had ones that were this big. And I had ones that were about this big.
I had like little wooden ones or little plastic ones that were like.
Both.
No, mine were die-cast metal.
Oh.
I was fancy with Thomas the Tank Engine. I had everything. My dad literally just bought me everything to do with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Well, when I was a kid, I was so
Marbles.
easily entertained. Not marbles. It was this sort of like magnetic board thing, which you could get like cogs for, which would do like random things. Like when you put it on, it would power itself, and it would just sort of spin around. There'd be like a spinny one and one that would flip over. I was easily entertained as a child. I had Thomas the Tank Engine stuff as well. I was obsessed when I was a kid with Thomas the Tank Engine.
The
That
big
was-
set with the big set though, I had the boat, the helicopter. I had the ones that interact. They still, if you disturb me Nana's cupboard too much, you still hear two trains talking to each other.
Oh yeah, that's with mine as well.
Oh god, I
Scares the
remember-
hell out of me.
I remember some of the videos that my parents have got when I was a child. My one of my cousins was around, and she was, well, there's two different videos of it. One of them is where she's sitting in the chair sucking on a dummy. And there's one where she's trying to get two of the Furbies, because you know how if you had Furbies and you put them
And
in
they would,
certain
like,
positions,
interact.
they interact,
Didn't
yeah.
they?
She was trying to. No, George, no. They would
Those were those
interact.
daft aliens you got in a tub, wasn't it? The ones in the
daft,
gel.
weird furry.
Breed.
No.
I'm confused what he's trying to think of.
Did you
I
not?
think
Did
you're
you
on
not
something
know
completely
this?
different.
Did you not know this? You know the little aliens you got on the egg?
I know what you mean, but we're
Oh,
talking about
yeah,
physics.
No,
no,
George,
If
they
you put-
didn't.
If
No,
you put them
George,
together
they
and covered them
didn't.
in gel, they used to breathe.
George,
But they
put
didn't
it
because
down.
they didn't, George. Because
it
guess
down.
what? It was a piece of plastic.
Physics
I know,
doesn't
but
work like that. You
dreams.
can't just make
Biology.
You can't just make something out of nothing. Physics doesn't work like that.
Guess you took A-level physics, Thomas.
I did.
Oh.
Ah, but you're
I
dropping-
didn't because
dropping it next
I
year.
actually I didn't hate physics. It was better than biology. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh. See, David will know my pain of biology when I say this name, Mr. Prail.
Oh. Ah.
He used to teach when my mum was in school, and she hated him as well because she called him Mr. Pratt. And because he's
He was creepy towards me.
he was creepy towards everyone.
No, especially towards me.
No, it was everyone.
No, because when he
You're
killed
not
her,
special, princess.
no, when he killed her, he tapped us on the shoulder. He's like, David, can I help you with anything? Are you okay?
Did that at me as well.
Are you okay then? I was like, fuck off, I'll get a bloody chair and hit off you. Fuck off.
I really, really hate teachers who just like sort of stand like over your work and watch your work. I'm just like, please leave me alone. Like, I can't work in that condition. It's like when you're in an exam and the invigilators are walking around. They just stop next to you and they start looking at your exam. I'm just like, oh, stay away. Anyway, back on topic. The iMac with Retina display will start at $2,500 with 8 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte.
God, you can make
drive.
something so much better.
Actually, no. Well, with this, I think it's worth it even just for the display. Because, I mean, most 4K, like decent 4K displays would cost about that much. But with this, you're getting like a whole PC as well. So it's actually not overpriced, which is weird. Especially for a Mac. I need to close
It
a
is.
bit
You
on
just
Dun, dun, dun.
you're just blind.
that. I'm not blind.
He's blind to the truth.
Considering I'm PC, I'm really, really not. That's basically it. Yosemite's been released. We've already talked about that in the past. We talked about that when it was first announced, I think.
Half-Life 3.
And it looks. Oh no!
Half-Life 3.
Friggin' Half-Life 3. Moving on to some of the gaming stuff now. We've been talking a lot about technology. How long have we been going for? 42 minutes. Okay, we're fine. We're good for time. So basically, some genius. I do big air quotes here. Genius. Thinks it's going to be a good idea to start doing like a pressure campaign outside the Valve offices to get Half-Life 3. Give me strength. Actually,
Do
let's
you want to read out the stretch goals?
yeah. Hey, Dylan Loves Games. Welcome to the stream, sir. Thanks for that follow, by the way. Yeah, sure. Let's go have a look at the Indiegogo campaign. So yeah, this is failing miserably. I don't know why. Maybe because it's a stupid idea.
You stupid. It works. It genuinely works. No way! Look at the YouTube link.
David, Tom,
No.
do either of you guys have any idea what he's going on about?
No.
No.
Okay, moving
Do,
on.
do
No,
I
the
ever?
aliens used to breed. I'm not sure.
Oh,
they
no,
didn't.
they
Have a
didn't.
look.
So, right, what we got? AdWord campaign at $3,000. Mobile billboard at 9. Give new lookalikes. Oh my god.
You
That picture though.
I know.
That is an interesting picture.
Yeah.
Most epic concert ever. At 150 grand. I don't see.
Can I
why
buy these
they-
online? I'm gonna fucking breed them.
So
What I do get in return could come a personalized thank you letter.
you get a pin. That's great.
You're gonna
Like
all laugh at me, but when I rule the world with little baby aliens.
just like I just phoned you up, George. Why aren't you at college? You just crawl out your room covered in goo, and there's just aliens pouring out. They breathed. They did it. They did it. You're just gonna have sort of the stereotypical science lab, just bubbling flasks everywhere. It's like they will breathe.
I'm telling you, I'll breed
And
them
that's
and
how
they'll
human
a little
race
baby
died,
come out
everybody.
and you'll be like,
George killed us all.
Yep, indeed. So yeah, back to the Half-Life 3 thing. This isn't gonna work. Because I swear there's been like protests and everything outside the Valve offices. People have tried every single thing in the book. And do we have Half-Life 3? No.
Yes.
Yet, do we? You might.
We do, it's in a cupboard
sure tell
somewhere.
Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
We do, it's in a cupboard somewhere which she doesn't want to look at. But
Honestly, I
are
think
we-
there's
are
a
we-
SWAT team
Yeah,
downstairs right
I was
now.
just gonna say, are we gonna see people come into your house with t-shirts that have Valve on, as well as a 3 with a little red
Get
cross
shot.
on
I'm like, ah!
it? There's just a little like dart in your neck. You just keel over.
do the breed.
and then George is screaming Tom in the
George,
background.
Oh
we're
my
trying to
God,
be on
George.
topic still. George, shut up.
You started this.
It's
Trying to be
plastic.
civilized.
Plastic doesn't breed.
It does. What
It
do you remember?
doesn't.
Do you remember? Do you remember that? Do you remember that little clear bit on the back of it?
No.
It's something to do
no,
with if
I
you
know.
freeze
I
them.
no.
A bee, like if you
George.
freeze them,
George.
like that.
You have the
freezes
power
and
to shut
pops
him
out.
up. You have the power to shut him up.
I do, but I'm not going to abuse my power. George, it's plastic. Plastic doesn't breed.
It's not really breeding. It's just getting yourself another one. But
Yeah, it's just
Doesn't
buying another
work.
one from the shop. That's
No.
called buying things, George.
I'm gonna get my plank.
there's another one inside of the big
Gonna go and
one.
ruin George's house and hit him with it.
Sick of his shit.
He's
Oh,
bailed.
there's a bit.
He's gone.
No, I pressed the big red button next to his name. Oh, hiya. Oh, now he's potato quality. No,
It's real.
it's not real. Shut up.
The pudgy's more real than that.
It's about as real as Half-Life 3. There we go. That's a segue and a half. So they're trying to raise 150 grand. They've got about $1,000 at the moment. So yeah.
Do you mind not flying around, thanks? Made all that noise.
Noise. It's a bird, Tom. It's gonna fly around. Anyway, that's
There was a baby.
You do it
The baby
politely.
still on the head.
Oh my god. Let it go.
George.
George.
I'm being serious here. Drop it. Because I want to actually get through these topics, and we've got like what?
The
10 minutes.
crew.
The crew.
The crew.
This game. All right,
The
let's
crew.
point out some bullshit on Ubisoft's side because we haven't done that yet.
Didn't last week or the week before they said they weren't going to do all this crap.
Yeah.
They weren't
It's Ubisoft. You can't believe a word they say. So Ubisoft is removing the 30 FPS lock for the crew on PC. So yeah, basically what they did, I think in the beta, was they had a lock on 30 FPS and you couldn't change it. So yeah, wait a minute. So it's being pushed back to the 2nd of December, and the extra time is being used to remove the 30 frames per second lock. Why do you need time to remove a 30 FPS lock? Why don't you just release the game as usual, and if you can't get it done in time, just release a patch? Because it's just probably one line in the config you need to change.
Well, no. Do you know why? Because if it probably goes with a 30 FPS, it probably looks shit. Like I know that sounds stupid, but the textures probably can't keep up.
Actually, yeah, that said, it might be like, I think it was Need for Speed Rivals, where the physics were tied to the frame rate. Did you see Total Biscuit's video on it?
Yeah, when he went
where he unlocked
flying.
the frame rate, and it just goes comically fast. Oh. So hopefully Ubisoft haven't made the same mistake. I'm not gonna blame them. Well, I'm gonna blame them. I wouldn't be surprised, is what I'm trying to say, if Ubisoft had been making the same mistake. So hopefully, a few people in the closed beta found ways of unlocking the frame. Exactly. It's like it's
I mean, if
probably
they
just
can
a
do
line in
it.
the config, yeah. It's like EA when they were saying that SimCity couldn't be played offline.
And then some hacker.
Yeah,
Put it
so
online.
I think it was within the first couple of days of being released, somebody managed to get it playing offline. It's like if you're a multi-billion dollar, well, multi-million anyway, game dev,
That's
then
embarrassing.
chances are you can actually do this. Like, oh no, but we don't want to do that because then we wouldn't get money. It's like all this bullshit.
Oh no.
It's like, but it's to stop piracy. Yeah, there are other ways to do that without inconveniencing the people who actually pay for your goddamn games. I don't like this. Can you tell?
Yeah, it's a point. Yes.
No.
That's the problem with like that's one of the things I hate with DRM is like
Oh,
the only people. It doesn't stop pirates because it's the internet. There are people who are going to find a way around it, and then and only then is it's only inconveniencing the people who've actually legitimately paid for the product. It doesn't work. There you go. So they're removing the 30 FPS limit. But why was this 30 FPS limit in place, you ask? And it looks like it was because of Sony and Microsoft.
this topic.
Yeah.
You know what? Sony, Microsoft,
course.
just sit in the corner, all right?
Yeah.
Just go away. Just don't
Right.
don't ruin my gaming experience.
Right. The big question here is why the hell are console manufacturers allowed to decide the parameters of a PC game?
I've played
Why?
CS:GO at 30 FPS. You've seen CS:GO at 30 FPS. It's not playable.
No. I've seen you trying to play it. You were just like,
It's like, oh,
This is essentially a case of, look, we can't do this, but we want
like,
more
Mummy,
money.
he has the good stick.
You
I want. He has
have to.
the good toy. I want the good toy. Let him have the crap toy.
yeah. So well, he can't have better toy than me.
Yeah.
So I'll
It's like-
give yous both equally shit.
Yeah. Well, did you hear the first reason that
Equally
Ubisoft
shit.
gave for this shit?
no.
They basically said that they were going to limit the PS4 version, I think it was AC Unity, to 900p at either 30 or 60 FPS, I can't quite remember, because of the Xbox's I don't know which way around, whichever one's the more powerful one. 'Cause
PS4.
basically they're gonna
PS4s.
yeah. Well, they're basically going to limit it on the more powerful console to stop the debate between which console is better.
Mm-hmm.
Ubisoft, how, pray tell, are you going to do this with one damn game?
We'll play.
Stop
A
trying
game.
to interfere with crap that you can't change. There are always going to be debates on which console is
Stay
superior.
out of other people's bloody bit. People,
Yeah.
even if it's like capped on the PS4, people are still gonna say, "Oh, the Xbox is better." I don't give a crap. People, it's
I
like
mean, there's
football
some-
teams. Even if an entire football team commits acts of murder and rape, people will still say that football team is better.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
There's even people out there who will argue that the Wii U is the best console.
I know.
We
Sorry. I know I'm
we call
over
them
exaggerating a
fools.
little bit, but
Yeah, just it's a little bit. Yeah,
You're blinded.
they are. Well, they're not necessarily blind. They're just
Blinded by the
delusional.
truth.
It's like, oh yeah, we're going to be able to change a massive part of gaming culture with one game. They're not going to be able to do that. Well, no, it's not just with one game; it's with quite a few. So yeah, as I said.
Oh dear.
Why?
Oh
What?
no.
What?
Well, I've got this like hand
got
sanitizer
this.
for when. No, it's not show the logo. For when the bird. I need to wash my hands. I opened it up and I was just like, I pulled.
Oh no!
Oh no. Well,
Those are
we're
some
Oh no!
shitty
Oh
lids on
no!
them.
Oh yeah!
You're just gonna empty it out on your desk and just sort of go whenever you need to wash your hand. And then your
Blip.
parents will come in like,
Blip.
Tom, what's that?
Flippin'
Tom,
lid,
what
what's
you
it
doing?
the identity of
doing,
Banksy has been revealed.
What?
I didn't care about Banksy.
Yeah, let's talk about the thing we're supposed to be talking about. George is about to spend
Jeez.
so much damn time getting you to shut up about those freaking aliens.
Okay, come
Let's-
on.
let's
Let's
try
go
and-
next topic.
We've got 7 minutes to cover 2 more topics. I think it's 2 more. No, it's more than
Yeah.
that.
Easy.
Get the
It's
damn
easy.
things off here.
Easy.
No,
Give us
piss
it.
off.
Give us it. Give us it.
You said
2
we were going to
minutes.
skip the
Right,
others out and talk about the gaming.
How do I change? Oh,
No, I'm saying it's easy.
Alright, 5 minutes. Let's go.
advanced. Wait a minute.
Right, watch.
Right, save. 2 minutes. I'm just changing something with the document.
George, distract him. Wow.
Right, now I'm done. It's fine. FreeSync monitors to start releasing in November. So for those who don't know, this is basically AMD's answer to Nvidia's G-Sync, and it's supposed to be. This is the thing. It's sort of the name suggests that it's going to be a ubiquitous standard, and supposedly it was meant to be like an integral part of DisplayPort. Like it was going to be a part of that standard. but it's not. It's AMD proprietary. I don't know whether it's the fact that it's AMD proprietary or it's just that Nvidia is not going to adopt this because it doesn't make them the monies.
No.
It's like, why would Nvidia adapt this when they've got their own thing? Because basically they have to charge. Well, they don't have to, but they're going to charge screen manufacturers a license fee to get G-Sync in the monitors. So, and then FreeSync by those things doesn't have a licensing cost, so that's better. But
Clever.
hey. Well, this is the big question. Do you guys actually care about this adaptive sync technology? David probably doesn't know what it is.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine
Not
with it.
fussed.
Like, I'm not one of those 60 FPS snobs. Like, I mean, I'm well, it's probably just because I'm used to it. Like, I'm used to playing games at like really low frame rates because my graphics card's subpar. So I'm used to playing games at like 30
120
FPS.
over here.
Well, you've got like a 7870 or something like that, don't you?
Yeah, some crap like that. It's
Yeah.
like £200.
I've got a 7770. And
I
it's-
don't really know.
I'm gonna try and get another one of them to do Crossfire at some point. I don't know when. See if that's gonna be a bit better.
Oh, I need to do that.
Yep.
Because you need 2 GTX Titans to run Shadow of Mordor on Ultra.
Yeah, you need.
Better start saving
yeah,
up,
you need. Supposedly for that you need 6 gigs of VRAM, and
which
people
is
have found.
impossible.
Yeah, and people have found it makes no difference.
6 gigs, 3 GTX Titans. What motherboard does that? I don't think any motherboard does that.
No, well I think one GTX Titan has 6 gigs of VRAM. I think.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it not have 3 or 2?
No, I think it has 6, and then the Titan Z has I think it's 12 gigs. It's like, why do you need who is gaming needs 12 gigs of VRAM? You do not
Riven
need
mad
12
guy.
gigs of VRAM. No.
That TF2.
No,
For
yeah.
his hats.
Oh,
For
TF2
his
is so
hats.
intensive. It needs to store so much in the VRAM. Good lord.
I love if he has like a
for them
closet
next gen hat
full of
physics.
hats.
Yeah.
It's Gen hat.
You just
You make like a
every
TF2
morning he just stands in
closet.
front of you like, which hat should I pick today? Just stands there for hours. Oh, look at the time. And then he just hops on his
Where
computer.
has the time gone?
What do you found, Joe? Oh, dare I ask?
He's probably
Don't
still on
ask, don't ask,
alien
don't
trap.
ask. Just keep it going. Next topic.
God.
It's the next topic. That's what I was laughing at.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the bread one.
Do you know the bit on the advert? You know the bit at the end when it's like shagging the big bit of bread.
Yeah, we're not going to be playing that trailer.
It's not rude. It's just making a humping motion on
Yeah.
the bigger
It's-
bit of bread.
It's suggestive.
It's so not
One
rude.
GTX
no.
Titan is 6 gigabytes.
Yep. Okay, anyway. Become a piece of bread in the next game from Surgeon Simulator creators. I said this before the stream. I was saying, people who made Surgeon Simulator, you were doing so well, and now you just succumb to the shitty simulator craze.
To be honest,
Rock
it
Simulator.
actually unlike other simulators, it actually looks well made. So
Yeah,
I'll give
but
them that.
but it's the premise.
Excuse
the
me,
fact-
has any other simulator let you play it a slice of bread?
No, and you know why?
I need a
Because
piece
it
of
looks
paper.
fantastic. Watch the trailer.
Let me just
Oh my god, you just essentially
just-
play a piece of
I
bread.
just
that-
get this.
Oh my god.
get this. Get this pen. Get this pen.
What are you doing, Tom?
I have paper.
Tom, you're waggling about a bit down there, mate.
So is this essentially a free-run bread simulator?
Waggling around.
Pretty much. That's what basically it's all about.
This it's actually better than what I was expecting. I will
When I
admit.
first saw it, I was like, why?
You can
why are
be
you
you can
doing
be a
this?
skateboarding piece of bread.
See, that's what I thought. I
He's
thought,
just toasting
oh,
himself. Oh lord.
see, I thought, oh, why?
Oh,
But then I watched the trailer.
God. I got to the bit where humping bread. Yes, thank you, Overwolf. I don't care if it's been updated. Thank you. Overwolf, go away. What's new?
Thank you,
I don't
come
care
again.
what's new. Can you close that notice, please? Thank you. That actually looks alright. It's a pretty crappy premise, but yeah, it's alright. It's not it's not like conforming to the crappy, like the big crappy simulator thing, like the generic German simulator physics.
Oh, don't fall off.
What's falling off?
That's a piece of paper.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. So
I
yeah.
just put his
so-
pen back.
Okay.
Oh, wire.
Oh, apparently it was a hoax that Banksy's been arrested.
Ah, plot twist. So yeah, you can play a piece of bread. When's that coming out?
Gotcha. I don't know.
Is it on Steam? I might get it if it's on
Maybe.
They need multiplayer bread action, and that would be quite the game for multiplayer mayhem. Oh, I was thinking about don't know Jack online multiplayer?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking about getting it because it's in the Flash bundle.
Yeah.
Because you get it. There's actually some quite good stuff in the Flash bundle. There's like you can get a month of Twitch Turbo, you can get a month of Reddit Gold. There's a week trial for Landmark, things like that. I'm gonna go get it. Well, I'm not gonna go get it. I'm gonna show it. Please don't unmute Twitch. Please don't unmute it. Thank you. So Humble Flash bundle, extra life. You get Potato Man Seeks the Truth, Trove, Closed Beta, Defiance, Lone Survivor, the Director's Cut. 30-day Twitch Turbo, 30-day Reddit Gold, 1 week closed beta key for Landmark, You Don't Know Jack Classic Pack, King Arthur's Gold, Speedrunners, Rift, Nom Nom Galaxy, and King Arthur's Gold Squad Pack. That's alright. Am I going to be getting it? Nah, no, probably not. I was thinking about getting it, like, just the base one for Twitch Turbo and Reddit Gold. Well, just Twitch Turbo, really. I don't use Reddit that much to make Gold worth it. But I use Twitch enough. So it's fairly decent.
Which bundle were you looking at there, sorry?
Flash bundle.
DLC for speedrunners.
Yeah, it's
Have
a
you seen the
YouTube
Mozilla
already.
bundle?
Of course, there's a PewDiePie one.
Have you seen the Mozilla bundle?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Facts.
That's actually looked quite good. You get FTL and everything. And FTL is so fun. I'm not playing the advanced one though because I got scared just playing the normal one.
I was not playing the advanced one. I was actually better at the advanced one than I was at the normal one.
That makes no sense.
I know, but that's the way it happened. Maybe because I discovered that you could put out fires by opening the doors and letting all the oxygen out.
You didn't know that.
No. I went into FTL without
Connor?
watching anything. Yeah.
The bread simulator apparently has not yet been given a date that is to be released.
Oh.
Do you mean a release date?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean one of those. One of
One
those.
of
You
those
get
things.
Defiance. That's funny. Jesus, that's so funny.
What's to find out? It's some sort of.
Isn't it
bullshit.
just George?
MMO.
Isn't it really
MMO.
funny?
MMO, right?
MMO.
No, listen.
Fall asleep, Connor.
It was released
doesn't know.
alongside a show.
Was it?
Aye. It was released alongside the TV show.
Really?
Funny enough,
TV
called
show?
Defiance. That TV show then was wank.
Well,
Pardon the language.
does bode well.
And the game was wanker.
Eh.
The game went from I think it was £50
Sold
on
by
initial
itself.
release to about 6 months later it went to £10. Then I think it was £3. Now it's free to play.
I wonder why.
They're a little bit desperate.
Yeah. It's like, can you just play our game if we give it to you? No.
People bought it on release, regretted it instantly, and never played it again.
That is why I never buy games on release. Because I
To
want
be
see
fair-
the condition of it. When it
To be
comes out.
fair, this one had more hype around it than most MMOs ever, because it was like, oh my god, you can watch the TV show at the same time, and the stuff that you do in the game will affect how like the TV show, and the stuff that happens on the TV show will affect the game, like when the episode's released and stuff. And it was a
Well-
good idea, but it just
Yeah, well, that's probably part of the problem. It was overhyped. Like, it's like Destiny and Watch Dogs.
Destiny does look fantastic though.
Uh-huh. But it does definitely seem overhyped, and I think
What?
I think going back to Half-Life 3, I think that's one of the reasons why Valve isn't making it, because as good as Valve are, they have next to no chance of being able to produce a game that will live up to all the hype that Half-Life 3 has been. David, could you stop that? You know
I
that
do the
bugs
same
me.
thing, just on a bigger scale.
Yeah. I don't, well, see, this is the thing, I don't get all of the hype behind Half-Life, because I didn't enjoy Half-Life 1, I played a little bit,
Because
but it was
it's
just,
Half-Life 3 is apparently supposed to be Half-Life plus Portal.
Ooh, that sounds alright. I mean, I tried to get into Half-Life 2, but I just couldn't. It's not my kind
Kind
of
of like
game.
Black Mesa and Aperture Science doing a crossover.
That sounds alright.
Because if you saw it, I never played Half-Life, but in Portal where you saw the big ship,
Uh-huh.
that's something from Half-Life, I think.
Ah. Well, they do mention Black Mesa quite a lot. Like when
Yeah.
Cave Johnson was cursing.
That's all he
at
ever
Black
bloody
Mesa.
talks about. Jesus, Cave.
Just always talking about Black Mesa. And then in the end song of Portal 1, they did it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
there's
joke.
th-
Haha, that chance.
indeed. But I think we've overrun actually. I think
Yes,
it's
we have.
because we had to start such an obscure time. Who are? Because
Also
Tom,
because
Tom
of
was
George
late, he
keep on
was.
going on about the bloody alien.
Oh. We'll drop that. Anyway, that is all the time we have for this week. So, last thing to do is thank you all very, very much for watching. Thank you for being here this evening. If you've missed any of today's podcast as well as any of the other ones, they are all available on the YouTube channel. I don't know whether I can post a link because I don't know the bot's working. Let's have a look. Oh, the bot actually works. Okay. Panning over. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you next week. See you later.
Bye.